All right. Had a few questions on Facebook about what to do with the turkey when you do get him. And it's been a good morning. You get back to the house, now it's time to take care of the bird and take care of the meat. So you can go take it in the kitchen and fry it up. I'll just start from the beginning. The first thing you want to do, of course, is take care of what's considered by a lot of people the trophy part of the bird, the spurs and the beard. Personally, the trophy part of the bird to me is that breast meat. First thing you want to do is take care of the beard. Pull the beard and the feathers. Come back far enough that you're not cutting the hairs, but at the same time you're not still keeping a bunch of meat on the beard either. Alright, and then the next thing you want to do, this old boy had some good spurs this morning. So most people want to keep the whole leg. So what you do is you come to this joint right here, you cut here, then just go to the next one, do the same thing. And what you're doing is that joint where his legs bend. On the front, I'm putting a little up pressure on it too. Broken the joint, now just, cut the skin. It always helps if your knife's a little sharper than this one too. Sometimes they can be a little tough and you want to just twist it some, and then you can come back in there with a knife again. Cut it like that. That's a quick, simple, easy way of doing it. Now it's time for what I really consider to be the trophy, the meat. Okay. Once you've got the skin cut between his legs and his breast, you want to just take it, put pressure on it, slide it sideways. That's going to help you work on the breast a lot better. Then from there, you just want to grab the skin, run the knife up through it, make sure you're not cutting into the meat or anything. And then from there, you can basically just tear the skin and pull it apart from the breast. I just do it all the way. And you've got a little bit of muscle tissue or whatever it is. That may not be the proper term. I'm sure somebody with a PhD could tell me better. But pull that apart. And if you need to, use a knife, just trim it a little bit. Okay. We got all the skin down from the breastbone and the breast meat. Breastbone runs right down the middle. So what you want to do is take your knife and just gently go along that breastbone and pull the meat away from it, just as easy as you can. Man, that's pretty. That is pretty white meat. Everybody talks about going green and eating healthy. That's as green and as healthy as it gets right there. And when you get to a certain point, you can just kind of grab it and rip, and you can cut what you need to cut to help you get on out of it. And that, my friends, is what it's all about. Do the same thing on the other side. Just being real careful, trying to get all the meat off of it. I heard Jeff Foxworthy say one time when he was talking to his wife, "Baby, I'm giving you the very best of everything." He said once he figured up his hunting lease, his new gun, his shells, his camo, that deer meat or turkey meat was coming out to about $400 and something a pound. He said, man, that's a lot better than lobster. Tell you what, it sure tastes a lot better than lobster to me. Take that, take it in the kitchen, get it all cleaned up, cover it all in water in a Tupperware bowl, let it sit in there for a little bit, change the water out. The trick to turkeys and making them tender is cut it across the grain. If you're going to cut it up like in chicken fingers in strips and fry it, cut it across the grain, dip it in a little buttermilk, flour it up, salt and pepper to taste, fry her up, take her out before she looks brown. It'll brown up once you have it out on some paper towels and stuff, and man, that's what made this fat boy fat.